This is 6 grandmas and 1 fake. Odd one out. Featuring Duncan Joseph. I don't know who that is. I don't know who it is. And there's no way that he's actually gonna jump in here pretending to be a grandma. Dude, she's a grandma. Dude, she looks young. She's the youngest looking one in the bunch. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Okay, my name is Susan, and I have 3 wonderful grandchildren.
My name is Yvette, and I have 2 grandchildren.
Hi, I'm Rhoda, and I also have 2 grandchildren.
Hi, my name is Jerry, and I have 3 beautiful grandchildren.
Damn, he pulled that one off pretty fucking good.
Hi, my name is Cynthia, and I have a very awesome granddaughter. She's my only grandchild.
Hi, my name is Keisha. I have 2 amazing, beautiful grandsons.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. I have 4 grandchildren.
How many people here would say you were hippies back in the 60s or 70s?
I was born in 1969, and my daughter made me a grandmother very, very early. So my grandkids call me Gigi because I was like, I don't want to be called grandma, right? It wasn't until my granddaughter was like 4 that she realized that I was her grandmother, right? I guess she was thinking, we just call her Gigi, like she's Gigi, right? And so when she put 2 and 2 together, one day she said, Gigi, you're my grandma! And I was like, I am your grandma.
Well, I was born 77.
Okay.
So I had my son very young, a day before I turned 18, actually. But he made me a grandmother a little older than me.
She is young. She just, her kid was also young when he had a young in. It's making sense now.
My grandmother did. I'm a hippie nana. It's Nana.
There we go.
Right, man.
Well, I'm probably the oldest one here, but I've never been a hippie. I was a straight, good child.
My condolences.
Lady in red, she knew how to fucking party, dude. Dude, she was out there in those tents, doing things with people. She was taking LSD. She was tripping balls, eating on mushrooms, in the fields. She was living life.
I recently retired maybe about, I think about 2 years ago. I worked at Universal theme park. I was a cashier on the upper lot. I did that for like 7 years. I actually loved every day that I worked.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's the lady with 4 grandkids, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's keeping memory, bro. I would not have remembered that.
I wish my job was as fun. I was a paralegal for about 35 years for the local attorney.
Okay.
It was it was a lot of work. Got a lot of good done for the local. I grew up in Georgia, Kennesaw, Georgia. I don't have any family in Georgia. Southern lawyers, they mean business, and it was great. Now I'm retired, living in Santa Barbara.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Yo, he must be really good at lying. Oh wait, this might be scripted. Never mind. But still, damn, he's like pulling this shit off. How the fuck?
So, what would you say is the thing about you that does not fit a grandma stereotype?
I dress very snazzy, and so it's very, I don't know, people always go, nah, are you kidding me? And I'm like, yeah, actually, yeah, I am a grandma.
By preference, I'm a nudist, and I always dress commando.
Bro! She's in it, bro. She is in it. She's probably tripping right fucking now.
I have a motorcycle at home. I haven't ridden it in a while. However, I love to keep it up, detail it, make it pretty for, when my grandchildren come, they love to look at it. I know nothing about motorcycles.
I've done a lot of radio and TV and stage because my background is theater, and I could never do it full time because I was supporting 3 kids, but I have snuck in a lot of opportunities, and when my grandkids see like the videos of some of these performances, they're just like blown away, which is really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Can you share a funny story about one of your grandbabies?
Are you going first, Jerry?
Sure, by all means. Taylor rides horses, my granddaughter, and she has a horse named Jackson.
Dude, he's doing names too much. He's saying names way too much. And it's starting to get a little fake?
Pulled Jackson out of the stall and didn't realize I was there. And it was so funny because Jackson came around the corner and almost knocked me off my feet and onto the ground. And Taylor did not notice that I was in the way.
Okay, the more that I'm listening to his voice, the more it's getting less grandma-esque. It's now more, I don't know. I don't think this part was scripted. So I think he panicked a little bit.
But it sounds scary. However, it was hilarious because once she saw, I was just like, I looked like I saw a ghost. Thinking of a funny memory about my grandchildren was really stressful because I had to just think of something immediately.
Called it.
The one I have is I took one of them to the store, to the mall. I was with myself, and there's two of them with me.
The lady in red is a party animal, knows how to live life. The lady in blue, however, does not give a single fuck about what is going on. Look. Her, it looks like her makeup's a little messy. Her hair's a little not right. She's just not really telling her story very straight.
So we went and did our thing, and then I went home, and then we were like having ice cream, and all of a sudden one of them said, "Aren't we missing one?" And then all of a sudden I realized, and then I had to go back and pick them up, but I didn't tell anybody. So I got away with it.
And she forgot one of her grandkids at the store. She don't give a fuck, bro. She just doesn't care.
Elizabeth, could you name your 4 grandkids one more time, please?
Jessica, Ronnie, Eric, and Michael.
Which is the one you left behind?
Oh, that was. Oh my God, they were young, and we were just like at the store.
She's
and
not answering the
they
question.
wanted to look at the electronics. I said okay, and then I went somewhere else.
Right, but so who did you forget?
Oh, it was Jessica and Ron.
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Okay.
They weren't all together.
There's a lot of inconsistencies with her answers.
She could not remember which kid she left behind in the mall.
I had a feeling I was going to get voted off right away because I know I messed up on my story about the kids.
I'd like to ask Susan, with that vast acting career, was that during having your children or all before you had children? Or?
Well, my degree is in theater, and some of you are old enough to remember Gilda Radner from Saturday Night Live. I was actually in a play with her in college. Wow. I was married really young, because back in the day, that's what you did. I was married when I was 20. Boom, 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 3 kids came around, and so I didn't get to do theater full time. But I kept thinking it would come back, and then I wound up getting divorced, and I had to support 3 kids. So the dream was always there.
Different question. Do y'all have a signature recipe that maybe your grandkids like, or?
Well, this grandma don't cook.
Me either. This one doesn't either. What about you? What's your signature dish?
My signature dish, it would be banana pudding.
Oh. Banana pudding?
Love making banana pudding.
That's easy. That's easy.
Got the recipe from my mother.
Very nice.
And the kiddos absolutely gobble it up every Memorial Day.
He's starting to sound more like a guy, Loki. Yeah, he's starting to get that man voice going on.
I have a question for you, Rhoda. How do you manage being a nudist with the grandkids?
Well, really and truly, it's either on film.
Film? Dude, she's rad.
Don't come to visit.
No, not yet.
Okay, all right.
And it's because of the career you had, the nudist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they know you've been
That's
a nudist?
respectable.
Not yet.
But that's you know.
Because how old are they?
6 and 8.
Okay, got it.
So I understand.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
I'm getting hot in here. I'm going to take my little...
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so somebody tell me, what is your least favorite thing about being a grandma?
Well, I definitely want to go first because I live here in Hollywood and they're all the way in Florida. Every time I go home, which is every 3 to 4 months, I cry uncontrollably because I want my babies here.
Well, my least favorite thing is I couldn't be with my granddaughter when she goes for events.
Yeah.
Well, there's always like plus one. There was one time wherein she wanted to take me to her event, but it got canceled because it rained. So that was my opportunity, supposedly, but then again, that's okay. Looking at her, do it up, her makeup, she's the prettiest granddaughter ever.
There was just something about her lack of specifics. She just didn't sound convincing.
A nudist. Now, I'm not saying a nudist can't be somebody's grandma, but you don't have your kids around, which is understandable. They're 6 and they're 8, and you're a nudist. But to never see them like that, when you're a grandma, baby, listen, that's the next generation. You're gonna want to see them, even if it's some other type of way other than your nudist stuff.
Round 2, I wasn't that surprised people started voting for me because some of the details were getting a little wish-washy.
I thought it was pretty solid. I thought that one was more solid than the last one, to be honest with you.
I am not surprised I was voted out because it still blows my mind that I'm a grandma.
Bro, she's so cool with it too. I liked Rhoda.
Keisha, I have a question. All your family lives in Florida. If you don't mind me asking, what brought you here?
My dreams, my goals. I know I'm a behavior specialist by trade, but I love kids. That's my first love. And it's because I'm adopted, so I am an advocate for different types of children. But I'm also a 3-time best-selling author, a playwright, and an actress.
Damn, she in it.
Everything is in Hollywood, so this is where I belong. My family's very supportive for the most part, but my son is my number one cheerleader, so that's what brought me here.
Okay. Santa Barbara lady.
Hi.
Hi. Tell me your name again, please.
Jerry.
Hi, Jerry. Jerry, your granddaughters are 6 and 8. Is that?
So I have 2 grandsons and 1 granddaughter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and granddaughter is 7.
I mean, to be fair, that's pretty convenient.
Okay. How often do they come to visit?
So they came down 2 months ago. So that was great, just a quick summer trip. And then I plan going up for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So yeah, not as often as I'd like, but
Okay.
yeah.
Like first time, that was their first time visiting, or?
No, that was, they've been here a handful. The first, they didn't remember.
Does anyone like to watch any shows with their grandkids? Like me, my babies love the Gracies.
Oh, yeah. How old are they, Keisha?
BJ is 6, Caden is 4. He just turned 4 June 26th. BJ just turned 6 August the 17th.
Okay.
I voted for, and I didn't want to vote for my girl Yvette, but I voted for her because she was nosy. She was in everybody's business, trying to learn all of us. But I didn't want to vote her though because she's from the South, so we got to stay together.
What? Because they're from the. All right. They gotta team up. I get it.
Something about the motorcycle early on and the grandkids coming to visit to be fascinated with the motorcycle, right? But then when I asked her about the last time she had seen the grandkids, she was like, well, I went to visit them in Seattle. So then I was like, oh, she's lying.
Is she like a detective? What the fuck?
We have tallied up the votes, and it is a tiebreaker. So now we're gonna do a 30-second challenge between just Jerry and Cynthia. So Jerry, you're gonna go first. For 30 seconds, share why they shouldn't vote for you.
So where do I begin? I was born in Kennesaw, Georgia, 1963, graduated 1981, met Daryl, my husband, in senior year, and paralegal, about 35 years, came to Santa Barbara.
He said nothing about grandchildren. Why would you just be listing things off about you that make them want to vote for you, bruh?
I'm Cynthia. I was born in the Philippines. Before coming to the United States, I was in Jordan for 5 years. Then I left my kids in the Philippines with my mom, then came over, then had a chance to take my kids over here. So they grew up here with me. I remarried. Then my daughter, she got married at the age of 19 and had her baby at the age of 20. Then that's what it is until now. She lives with me. Okay.
Please raise your hand if you would like to vote for Jerry.
Miss Detective don't want to vote for Jerry no more.
When you did the 30-second tell me about yourself, I became less certain that I was right in my original vote for Jerry.
He is killing it. He's doing it right.
For Cynthia.
I was devastated why I got voted out. They didn't believe me. That's one thing. But it is what it is. If they didn't believe me, then let's take it that way.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
Back to it.
All right. The majority has voted to stop.
Oh, shit.
So, if the lights turn green, you've caught the mole. If the lights turn red, the mole is still in the box and you lost. Lights are red.
Oh, no!
They. If you knew it, you should have guessed on it. You should have jumped on it. You second guessed your thoughts, and it ruined you, and now you don't get to walk away with any money.
I knew it!
On the count of 3, everybody can take off their blindfolds and look around to see who the imposter was, and the imposter will introduce themselves. 1, 2, 3. Please remove your blindfolds.
Hi, everyone.
Jerry.
Hello.
She had a weird reaction.
Hi, everyone.